Hi there, Emily Farber with Leppikrager Realtors in Iowa City, Iowa. Thanks for joining me. The topic of today's video is the best home improvement projects to increase your home's value. Are you thinking about selling soon? If so, great. This is just the topic that you should listen to because not all home improvement projects have a good ROI or return on investment. And I want you to take notice down below in the description, you'll see a link for a free downloadable guide, My Seller's Guide, to help you on your journey as you get prepared to list your home. Not all home improvement projects are created equal, and they certainly aren't going to feel equal in terms of the hit to your wallet. Many times people upgrade their homes simply because that's what they want, and that is totally fine. If you've always dreamed of having a chef's kitchen or a spa-grade bathroom, by all means, go ahead and create what you want if you have the means to do so. Keep in mind, however, that just because you spend money on your house doesn't mean you're going to see all of that money back when it's time to sell. Your return on investment may not be 100%. Before you spend any money at all, it's important to take a good hard look at your house. If your roof is old and leaking, if your HVAC system is shot, if your foundation needs some serious attention, no buyer is going to be interested in your jazzy bathroom. What they are going to be interested in are the basic components of your house. So take care of those basic maintenance items before you spend any money upgrading anything. What you get back on a project depends in a large part on your home's already existing value, its potential value, the value of other neighborhood homes, and the overall conditions of your local market. At the end of the day, real estate is always a local game. So, assuming you don't want to spend thousands of dollars, what are some of the projects you can do that are relatively inexpensive and easy in order to increase the value of your home? First and foremost, let's talk about curb appeal. If you can't get people out of their cars and through your front door, you're not going to get anywhere. You absolutely must up your curb appeal. So, spruce up that yard, mow the grass, fertilize the lawn, trim the bushes or take those overgrown bushes out and plant something new. Trim the trees. People often ignore their trees. They need to be trimmed up from the ground, trimmed away from the house, dead branches taken out. Don't ignore the trees. Power wash if you need to. Take a good look at the north side of your house. Often the north side of the house becomes mildewy looking and nasty. Take a look at your gutters. Do you have little baby plants growing out of your gutters? Because if you do, either you need to climb up there or you need to hire someone to climb up there to clear those puppies out. Then I want you to stand at your front door and just stare at it. Is your door sad? Is it weathered? Is the paint chipping? Is it dented? Don't be like that. Think about replacing your front door. Replacing your front door is a project with a decently high ROI. Here in the Iowa area, a new steel front door is going to run you about $1,444 according to 2018 costversusvalue.com. They estimate that your return value on that shiny new door purchase is about $1,203, which gives you an ROI of about 83%. Now, I realize that's not a 100% ROI, but it's pretty high. And part of sprucing up your house is not only to increase your value, but also shorten those days on market. The way you shorten those days on market is to make your house stand out in better ways than your competition. Let's talk about your lights. Are they ugly as all get out? Are they brass? Are they tacky? You don't have to have ugly light fixtures and you don't have to break the bank in order to update them. Just go to any big box retailer and pick out some modern fixtures. Think brushed nickel, oil rubbed bronze. Whatever you do, just be consistent and take that metal throughout the house. All right, I know you've probably heard it 1,001 times, but paint. Oh my gosh, paint is one of the least expensive, biggest bang action items that you can do while you're sprucing up your house to increase the value. You may like that red dining room, but I can guarantee you that almost nobody else will. You might think that your wallpaper is tasteful. Again, almost nobody else will. And you think your yellow kitchen is cheerful. Let's repaint all of those strongly colored rooms in a lovely neutral. Neutrals may get the rap for being boring, but they do appeal to the greatest number of people. Your rooms are going to look fresh, clean, on trend, and they're going to appeal to the masses.
I went to my local Sherwin-Williams store to check up on paint trends. I spoke with the sales associate and I asked her which are the most popular neutral colors that she's seeing sold here in the early part of 2019. And she handed me a handful of paint chips. Do you notice anything about them? They're all grays and greiges. A greige, if you don't know, is a blend between gray and beige. Some will trend warmer while others trend cooler. What works in your home is going to depend upon the colors and the light in your home. So just because you like a paint chip in the store does not mean that it's going to look great on your walls. So how do you overcome that? You need to narrow down your choices to a few options and then buy sample-sized pots of those paints. When you get home, you can either paint a little section on your wall, decent size, probably at least 12 by 12, or you can paint on a large piece of cardboard or poster board. Paint down near your floor, butting up against the trim and the floor so that you can see how the paint works with the existing fixtures in the house. And then just live with it for a day or two. You're going to want to see how that paint looks during different times of the day with different light qualities, natural light and artificial light. If you're really confused about which one will work best in your house, take a picture and go back into the paint store and talk to one of the associates. They'll be able to point you in the right direction of popular colors that have the undertones that will play best with what is existing in your house.
Let's talk about knobs and pulls. Is another inexpensive and easy way to upgrade the look of your kitchen and your bathroom. Choose some new knobs and pulls. This suggestion is a little more expensive than the others, but it will make a big impression. If your kitchen appliances are dated or in bad shape, you may want to consider replacing the whole set: fridge, dishwasher, stove, and microwave. Just go with your standard mid-grade stainless steel appliances. It's really going to impress buyers. Kitchens and bathrooms are the sexiest rooms in the house. That's where builders spend the most money, and that's where people spend the most time. So if you're going to spend money in your house, spend it in the kitchen and the bathrooms. Let's talk about some common remodels that a lot of people are interested in. According to costversusvalue.com 2018 edition, your average mid-range kitchen remodel is going to cost you upwards of $63,000. I know, right? The amount of money that you could expect to see back if you were to turn your house around and sell it right away is only a little over $32,000, which gives you a rather sad return on investment of 50.9%. Now, if you've been dreaming of a brand spanking new kitchen, by all means, go ahead and do it if you have the money and you plan to live there for years. But if you're remodeling that kitchen simply to turn around and sell the house, expecting to see all that money back again and more, save yourself. Likewise, a mid-range bathroom remodel is probably going to cost you a little bit more than $18,000. If you were to turn around and sell your house right away, what could you expect to see as a result of that bathroom remodel? Only a little over $10,000. That puts your ROI at 56%. Really nothing to write home about. Hey, thanks for joining me on my video today. I hope you've found it to be helpful. If you'd like further advice on inexpensive upgrades that you can do to your home in order to prepare it for sale, you know where to find me. I'd be happy to help you. Also, I would suggest that you download my free seller's guide, the link of which is in the description box below. I will catch you next time.